Hello everybody, what's going on, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. Some good news as we start today, because the skill move bug has hopefully now been fixed. I got a little message as I loaded up the game saying that they've released a patch to fix the skill moves bug. However, when I came into the squad hub and checked out my pro, in the attributes section, it's still grayed out. So I don't know if that's a visual bug where it's just showing that we haven't got any skill moves, or if it still hasn't fixed, or if it only affects new saves. In any case, if it is that it only affects new saves, then that is just ridiculous. But fingers crossed that it is only a visual bug, that, and we will have actually our skill moves back, because we've got a huge game for the first game of the day, the semi-finals of the Cup against PSG, who have a 100% win rate right now in the French League. So if there's any team you don't want to be facing without skill moves, it's PSG. And that's who we're taking on for the first game of the day. So we'll head off into this one. We'll see if we have got the skill moves. If not, I don't know what has happened. It says it's been patched, but who knows? Maybe it hasn't fixed the issue. I guess we'll find out. Let's get into this one. And fingers crossed, beat PSG and book our spot in the final of the Cup. Because if there's ever a time I want to beat them, it is right now. There's the team. Huge game, this. How's it going to go? Mbappe on the ball, finds Aarons. Aarons is delivery in towards the box. Draxler's header, and 5 minutes in, already a goal for PSG. That just kind of shows you how good they are. It's taken 5 minutes, and their first chance is a goal. Draxler with the head, slots home. PSG are leading in the semi-final. Well then, I want to have a touch of the ball so I can see if the skills are back. So let me quickly check, as Rongier feeds Xavi Gas. Can you pass me the ball? Why are we kicking it that way? Thank you. Right, let's try a fake shot. Well, I don't know if that actually was me or if that was the game, because that one didn't work. My bad. I'll try it again. Rodriguez finds us with the pass. I'm trying to do some skills here and they're not working, so I don't think our skill moves are back. Dommett with a quick 1-2 towards myself. Verratti closing us down, but we managed to just about work the way through, except the pass there was not meant for Torvan. It was meant to go out wide to Rodriguez, so I got that wrong. But it looks like the skill moves are not back, so I don't know what the patch was, whether or not it only affects new games, and your older saves are still on the same issue, or if it's just not fixed it. But it definitely said that that was the patch that had come out, so I've got no idea. Here is Di Maria for PSG. They're dominating the game so far. But we will win a throw-in here with Dommett to take it. Throws it back in towards play. Easy pass off to Xavi Garcia, who made a meal of that, let's just say. And as you can see, we are struggling to get out of our defensive third here, as Aarons wins that header up against player. It's one-way traffic in this game, and I honestly don't see a way that we get back into this as Draxler and Neymar combine. Di Maria off towards Draxler. Draxler! Another shot, another goal, 2-0 PSG. I mean, I've yet to face them until now, and I can see why they are on a 100% record in the French League. They're just so clinical. They've had so much of the ball in this first half. We haven't even really ventured out of our own half, and it's PSG 2, Marseille 0. Draxler's got them both. Yeah, I can see this getting embarrassing if we're not careful. Here is Xavi Garcia off towards Rongier, surely! Get in! It's a goal back! Half an hour to play! There's a sign of life from Marseille! Get in! What a finish by Rongier as well. Nicely worked. My pass in towards Xavi Garcia. Instant layoff towards Rongier, and he smashes it in the top corner. That's the first bit that we've been able to do the entire match. We've done nothing going forward. But it's a sign of life, and it's a way back into the match as well. Is there a chance of a comeback in the game? It certainly didn't look like it when Draxler hit the second goal. It looked like PSG were just going to go on and dominate the game. But at this moment in time, 27 minutes left, there's one goal in it. PSG doing the smart thing right now of just holding possession to chew down the clock. As you can see, Neymar on the turn, sends it in. Mbappe went for the shots. Injury time now. It has to be now or never for Marseille in this opportunity. And that's not really worked out in our favour. And we've just conceded possession. So that looks like it's going to be it. Rodriguez back. And there you have it then. Marseille 1, PSG 2. We are out of the Cup in the semi-finals. The unbeatable PSG, they continue it. I mean, what can you do? First half, we were just getting battered. We didn't even get out of our defensive third. The only chance we had, we took. I mean, I spent more time chasing them than actually in possession during the game. I'd be a fool if I thought we were going to beat them, but there was a little part of me that maybe was a little bit optimistic. That was very quickly shot down with Draxler scoring twice in 40 minutes. So yeah, not a surprising result here, but I just thought maybe, just maybe, we would be able to find a weakness in PSG, and we didn't. Home game against Stade de Reims here then, and I'm not picked for it. I'm guessing that's down to fitness issues, but we will sim it anyway and see what result we can get from the game. Carlos Eduardo is in the team for us. A 3-0 victory. Strootman, Player, and Rongier all with the goals in that game. So 3 points. And I didn't even have to play in it. The question, though, remains... Oh, well, it is deadline day, actually. I'm not going to obviously be moving. I'm here on loan. Or did I pick up a little injury? Because it's just come up saying ready for action. I wonder if I was injured. But yeah, so I think we've got the Europa League game coming up pretty soon. Why am I doing it this way? I can quickly just go... do it this way, so then that way I don't have to sit through all the hours. Yeah, there it is. Spartak Moscow. Might not be in today's episode, but it is coming up very, very soon. So we'll see what kind of games we're playing in, and then we'll see how quickly we can get to that Europa League tie against Spartak Moscow. Turns out we were suspended for that last game. It was not an injury. I'd picked up too many yellow cards, so I got a suspension. But we're back for this game here against Nantes, away from home. And as it stands, 11 points behind PSG in the table, 4 points ahead of Monaco. I was about to say Marseille, but we are Marseille. So we look to continue that run here into this game. Then going to be simming Strasbourg, simming the cup game against Lyon, I think. And then we'll head into our first game of the Europa League. So, yeah, it's pretty much put all our eggs in that basket. We'll see how we play against Lyon. We might get through in that cup. But if it's anything to go by, PSG will probably knock us out anyway, even if we do make it through. So, yeah, I'm pretty much... Europa League is the trophy that I'm going to go for the most then, seeing as how I feel like that's our best chance at this point in time. But we're away to Nantes. Let's see how we get on. Here is Garcia, finds the ball through, and this is a great chance, which is offside. It will not count for the home team. Nice move. Just make sure you're onside next time, because otherwise you would have been leading the game. How close is it? I mean, actually... looking at that, I think Lato might have just kept him on. I actually think Lato's kept him on here. If we take a look at it in slow motion when the ball is actually played, I'm not sure it's offside, you know. It's very, very close, and the decision is given in our favour, but I think it's wrongly given in our favour. Because I think that should be onside, and it can't be for this because, yeah, it's not for that either. So I think that should have stood. Nantes a little bit unfortunate there to not be leading the game. Torvan with the corner, sends it in towards the near post. It's volleyed on, but it's blocked as Retsos will get a second chance at it. But he's chosen the easy ball back towards us. Laid off to Strootman, who can shoot. And Lafont pulls off the save. It'll be another corner to Marseille then as we look for the first goal of the game. Again, Torvan will take it. I didn't even ask for that, so I don't know what on earth he's thinking there. But he tried it. And to no success. Here is Retsos. Just runs it straight into Koulibaly and gives away the ball. Player's lovely ball through. Round the keeper to finish it too. No! No! That's not how it was meant to go. We rounded Lafont and it was such a tight angle. Oh man, I look foolish now, but it wasn't meant to go like that. No. I mean, I did the hard part, and then I just ran it way too wide. I should have probably squared it back across. My mistake. 0-0 still. Here is Player. Player off towards myself. We get a nice touch as well. Round the defence, looking for the shots. Top bins as well. Half an hour to play. Marseille 1, Nantes 0. And what a finish it is as well. Better. Much, much better. I knew that if I got another chance to have a one-on-one, I wasn't going to miss it. Wasn't quite one-on-one, but it was a shooting opportunity. And as soon as I got in this position, provided I hit the target, I just felt like the next one was going in. Top bins, not a chance for Alban Lafont. And Marseille have the lead. Lovely 1-2 with Rad. There's the ball off towards player for number 2. Marseille, 2 to the good in a matter of minutes. That's what I mean. This is what we should be doing. Look how easy it was for us to break through. But then again, that could be because Nantes have just conceded. And as the old saying goes, you are at your most vulnerable just after conceding. And that's proven to be the case here. Good 1-2 with Rad and myself. The ball was easy into the feet of player. And all he had to do was apply the finish. 2-0 Marseille, game, set and match. We've just scored a third in the game as well. It's gone to Jermaine. And it's a really strange finish at that. Alban Lafont should have had it covered. He didn't. And Jermaine has slotted home. It's 3-0 Marseille. I apologise for not showing you the build-up to that goal, but I started coughing as we were making the play happen. So apologies for that. But yeah, 3-0 Marseille. It was already over and done with, but there is the third goal. And there we have it then. The final whistle is sounded. 3 points in the bag. A very good performance from us as well. It all started off with our strike into the top corner before player made it 2-0. And then, of course, Jermaine off the bench to grab the third goal. A very good performance. Why couldn't we have done that against PSG? But anyway, we won't look back at the previous games. We'll look forward to the Europa League knockout rounds against Spartak Moscow. That game coming up next. Strasbourg up next for us. I will be simming the game, and I'm yet to decide whether or not I want to play the Lyon game. We've lost it 2-1 to Strasbourg at home, which is kind of annoying. But do I want to play that Lyon game there? Because all I'm thinking in my head is, even if we get through against Lyon, we're going to have to play PSG at some point. And the way they are playing, I don't see anybody beating them. I know we were close in scoreline, but we really only had one shot against them earlier on. Do I play it? We are at home. Do I risk the sim or do I play it? You see, I have got an opportunity after that because I thought I'd have Spartak Moscow straight after this game. I actually don't. So I could play this, sim Dion, and then obviously be fully fit for Spartak Moscow. Whichever way we choose to do it, it will be the final game of the day, this next one coming up. So if I do play Lyon, Spartak Moscow will start the next episode. Do you know what? I am going to play Lyon, and we'll keep Spartak Moscow in the next episode, and we'll play both games in that, so then we know if we're through. So, final game of the day, Lyon at home, a chance in the next round of the Cup. I'm assuming PSG are still in this. Look at the run from player. We found him with the ball. Player on the turn, tries to send it back. We've got there ahead of the goalkeeper, but we've hit the post. Sod's law, really, isn't it? We get the first chance of the game, but we can't finish it. Kedziora keeps possession for Marseille. And again, we will look to build, and Gundogan makes a good tackle to win back possession for Lyon, as I'm just trying to stop them progressing forward. Corner ball, Lyon. Not a good corner at all by Gundogan, as it's straight towards me. Played it off towards Rad. Quick 1-2. And why is player running back when we are on the attack? Did you see that? Player decided he wanted to take a step back, so I guess I'll run it all the way myself then. Now we will look for the pass across. There it is. And Torvan finishes it off. 53 minutes in. Marseille 1, Lyon 0. I don't know why player started heading backwards when we were on the counter. But the chance paid off anyway. Torvan with the finish. And I was going to say as well, it was a first half that we can take positives from, because we were the better team in that first half, but it was 0-0. Not anymore. Ball across the face of goal. Torvan has the easy job of tapping it home. And we have the lead in this cup. Is it round of 16, I think it is? Yeah, so Lyon actually have not got a bad team at all. So it's been quite a close game here. 15 minutes left here as Lyon need an equalising goal. And it has to be now. Great ball through. And what a save by Steve Mandanda. Ball back in. Javi Garcia gets his head to it. Mendes trying to challenge. And Rongier will kick it back to Mandanda, who just smashes it away. But when you need him most, Steve Mandanda comes up with the goods. And hang on a second, because there's a chance of a counter-attack here for Marseille. Sent towards that edge of the area. Edge of the goal, I should say. And it stays out. We turn defence into attack, and we can't profit. Callion down the right-hand side. This game has spurred into life right here. As again, Lyon with a good opportunity. Lovely feet inside the box. Now the pass is back, and there's the goal. Gundogan has it. And it was only 4 minutes left that Marseille had to hold on to. And we failed to do so. Like I said, the game all of a sudden just spurred into life. And you could kind of see there was another goal coming. Who was going to get it, though? That was going to be the question. Mandanda with a fine save moments before this. We went up the other end. Goalmouth scramble was cleared away, and Gundogan has fired Leon back onto level terms. I don't know if this goes to extra time and penalties or if it's a replay. I don't know what happens. 10 minutes away from penalty kicks to decide who gets the spot in the next round of this cup. And I would much rather us have it done in extra time than penalties. But if we have to take them, we have to take them. That ball off towards Ali Reza. Is there a chance still in this for Marseille? Great cross. Torban's header is straight into the hands of Lopez. Time ticking away. We're getting closer and closer. Here is Ali Reza again. Easy ball off towards us. Ball towards Rongier. Quick 1-2. And the chance is there. We may have just won it for Marseille. 3.5 minutes remain. And what a goal this is. Get in. I'm not going to lie. I did not have much stamina left in this game. And I wonder if I'll be able to make it through the game against Spartak Moscow. But it's all worth it if this goal is the one to send us through to the next round. It's taken extra time in the game, but we have been the better team here. I'll show you the match facts after the final whistle, just to kind of show you how the game has gone. We were 4 minutes away from securing victory in 90 minutes before Gundogan put his side back on level terms, and now we're 3 minutes away from doing it after extra time. Don't throw this one away. Mendes with possession, and that's it! After 120 minutes of football, Marseille 2, Lyon 1. We have managed to book our spot in the next round. 3 minutes from time, we found the winning goal. And like I said, we were the better team. Probably deserved it. I'll show you those match facts here just to kind of show you. But what a game it was. 12 shots, 9 on target for us. Lyon with 6, 3 on target. Less possession, but we created a lot more opportunities with the ball. I got a 7.9 match rating from the game. And that is going to be it for today's episode. A massive thank you for watching it. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a massive thank you as well for all of your support on the channel too. Before we go, we'll take a quick look at the table. And then we'll take a quick look at our pro. Although, I haven't actually gone up an overall yet. Of course, I'll sim that game against Lyon next time out. We're 14 points behind PSG. 6 points ahead of Lyon. 6 ahead of Bordeaux, 7 ahead of Monaco. So it's pretty much trying to secure second place in the league for us. And then we'll move on to the Europa League, of course, next time out. But do me a favour, guys. Leave me a comment if your skill moves have been fixed. Because at the moment, although I got the patch notes to say they have been, mine still remain at 0. So I don't know what's happening here. So let me know in the comment if yours have been fixed. I'm sure we'll hear something from EA about this if they've been unable to fix them, although the patch notes said that they have. So I don't really know what is going on. Nevertheless, that's it for today. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button below. And I will see you all with another episode very, very soon. Until next time, adios.